Has Nike finally stopped the bots? We got some images of the upcoming Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard, finally seeing how good the leather is or is not. Also, leaked images of the upcoming Jordan 4 KAWS collab, as well as the upcoming Jordan 6 Bin 23 coming out in 2026. Let's get straight into it to this week's sleep or keep. Guys, we just got in some very dope pickups from Represent Clothing, one of my favorite brands out there. Extreme good quality, fit, and last but not least, aesthetics. Now, this is the Legacy collection, which features 2 sets of long sleeve t-shirts, 2 sets of sweatpants, as well as 2 sets of hoodies. Now, the Legacy collection features these designs that you see throughout the whole entire shirt from the front to the back. And the word legacy, meaning the overall lineage of the brand, Legacy collection features designs from Michael Heaton's, the co-founder of Represent's rep book throughout the years. So these are sketches that he's done that have maybe went on designs or were supposed to go on designs, and they pretty much tied this all in together into making these a part of the collection for the long sleeve, the sweatpants, as well as for the hoodies. As I stated before, the quality is always superb and on point when it comes to Represent, as far as its weight, how it washes, and how it feels on your actual body. And last but not least, it always has been true to size, at least the sizing that I like, which is typically a medium when going with anything Represent. And it has a very good box-like type of shape, so it sits well and lays well on the body. And those are very important when styling something together. And speaking of styling, I was sent out the Storm Runners not that long ago, which is in an off-white color that would go perfectly alongside with these if I want to go straight up with the tan off-white look overall. And then if I wanted to throw on the hoodie, I could throw it on top of this fit and still be good to go if need be. It is somewhat still chilly, starting to heat up a little bit, but I can still get by with this for at least right now. Check out the link down below in the description, straight to Represent's Legacy collection. I'm 5'8", 170, and I went with the size medium on everything. So check the link out down below, hop on over and grab you something from Represent Clothing. All right, guys, so first things first, let's get straight into it. Nike has announced that they had this new protocol to releasing releases that could potentially beat bots. And what is that? Sneakers Link. Now, Sneakers Link, I feel like we've already been kind of seeing this going on. I mean, if you're on sneaker Twitter and have been following a lot of pages out there, like Sneaker Twitter, like Soul Links, J23 app, Jordan 23. There's a ton of these people out here that put out early access links all the time. And for the most part, I've actually hit, I feel like, on a fair share of them because I got the link from them before they even came out on the actual app itself. So I think that that may work in some instance, but at the same time, the way that monitors work are a little bit odd to where I'm not too sure if this, I'm just kind of like, I'm a little tossed up, a little conflicted on how I think this thing may play out. But on Sneaker Bar Detroit, they say here that a sneakers app link or QR code will drop out of nowhere, usually through someone cooler than you, like an Eric Colston. So maybe Travis Scott, Eric Colston, tons of other collaborations and people in stores will put out these specific links that when you click them, and you'll go straight into the sneakers app to that particular shoe. If you don't have the link, of course, or have the app, then you have to sign in and you're pretty much SOL. Here's a little image. This seems to be maybe actually though a story post available now. Get them before they're gone. I don't know if this is like a mock-up or if someone actually did this, but you click that link right there and it takes you straight into the actual app itself, directly into the shoe, so where you can actually buy it. Now, with that said, monitors, they work off links. So that is how bots attack stores and attack sites, because they have access to the back end, keywords, all those type of things before these products even go live. So when the switch is flipped on and they have access to make the checkout, they go straight into it. Now, the fact that these could be randomly posted by someone anywhere, any place, that may help combat the bots, because the bots may not be known or knowing to go and check Eric Colston's tweets or monitor his tweets. If leaked information and Nike and someone on the inside is out there leaking it, that's a whole different type of story. But I think they're trying to make it very random so that it's randomly posted and people have to kind of find out where it goes to. With that said, yes, a lot of people and fans and sneaker people out there will have access to it, but if you're not following the right people, then you're SOL. So not everybody's gonna follow Eric Colston. Not everybody's gonna follow Travis Scott. I get it though, if you want this shoe, you might need to be doing so. I don't know, we just have to wait and see on this. I do know that the link though, it sounds good, but if these bots are monitoring all these Twitter sites and IGs, as soon as this link gets posted, them bots are attacking that link. So I'm kind of curious. And also with the way the sneaker apps work is weird, because sometimes with those links, you'll click the link and get to the shoe and you can actually enter in. But if you just go to the app without going to the link, the shoe won't even be there. So there's like these hidden links or unlisted links of some sorts. And I think that that's what they're trying to utilize here. So we're gonna have to wait and see. We'll see what's going on. They're saying that this Travis Scott Bright Cactus that's releasing on the 30th will be utilized this way. So be on the lookout, because that might be your calling, okay? Speaking of the Bright Cactus, we have a full family size run of these. These are set to release on April 30th. Now, as we said before, they're saying that they're gonna be releasing on sneakers, but how they're gonna be releasing on sneakers, we don't know yet, okay? So you just gotta be on your P's and Q's sneakers and select global retailers. Retail is $200. They will have them in PS and TD sizes as well, so the whole family can get in. Baby Too Wild might have to get in on these right here if I can. And I actually like this colorway a lot, man. It reminds me a lot of what we saw recently with the Nike Dunk Low Halloween. It had that very same type of color, that little, I say it's like a vomit color of some sorts, but it's popping. Panties dropping. John Cena was rocking these last Monday Night Raw. He got them after, of course, Travis Scott helped him out on WrestleMania for helping him defeat Cody Rhodes for his 17th title. So salute to John Cena for rocking these afterwards, because John Cena is known to rock some good shoes, but recently I don't know what the hell he's been rocking, bro. He's been rocking some weird slip-on shoes, but he came out with these and regained himself back a little bit. But these are fire though. I definitely would like to get my hands on them. We'll just have to wait and see. And guys, just be locked in on Twitter, because them links is probably gonna be the way to go. Now it may be an IG story, who knows? Just be locked in, be ready, because it's coming. Somebody gonna get the scoop, bro. It's always somebody that they gonna get the scoop. Next up, we have the Jordan 1 Shatter Backboard that last released in 2015, and we're now having it 10 years later. And these are some images by Soul BJC, and also I believe Shark Kicks was another one I saw that was actually floating around. I want to say it was up here. Yeah, Shark Kicks. Now, take these with a grain of salt. I don't know these individuals. I'm not saying that they're fake, but I can't say that they're real at the same time. And you just got to keep that with a grain of salt. These are releasing in July, so it wouldn't be too unheard of that they potentially could have real pairs, but there is no box, so that's another thing. And I understand boxes sometimes are made in different areas. Just keep it with a grain of salt, that's all. But we get an idea somewhat of how these things will look, regardless of the fact, because even if they are fakes, they look, fakes, they look a lot like the real things nowadays, which we're gonna be doing a video on that soon. I know we're gonna be talking about some real versus fake once again, but something sparked that. With that said though, the Jordan 1 Shattered Backboards has been known to have some of the best quality leather ever on a Jordan 1, and these are gonna be compared to that, regardless of the fact. From the pictures, they look pretty decent, they look pretty good. We're gonna have to wait and see till we get them in hand to compare them to that, because that's what's gonna happen, regardless of the fact whether it's me or not. But even with that said, we're talking a 10-year difference. They're not gonna have the same exact leather than that previous pair did. Could they have better leather? Yeah, they could. Could they have worse leather? Yeah, they could. But it's not gonna be the same exact thing. That source, that tactile that was being made back then, I don't think it's around now, but they can get it very close. I'm pretty sure they can find something pretty close and spot on. So, for the most part, these look pretty good. But we do know that the Jordan 1 Shattered, it's always, man, it ain't shattered backboard leather. So these gotta feel different than anything we've recently had held in hand for the most part. Like that's what they gotta do. They gotta do that. And I'm pretty sure Jordan Brand knows that. So July 12th, $180 is the price point, and definitely a cop added in to my collection. Next up, we have the Jordan 6 Bin 23 releasing spring 2026 for $350. Now, we talked about this, I want to say last week or the week before, about the Bin collection making its way back. We did not know at the time which shoe it was going to be, and now we know that it's going to be a 6, and that makes a lot of sense, because I think that the 6 was like one of the shoes that was missing. The 6 and the 11, I believe, are two of the big shoes that are missing from the Bin collection. Let me see. So looking at it right now, this confirms for the Bin collection composes of the 2, the 5, the 7, the 9, and the 13. So we'll be adding in the 6 in there. Still have a pair for the Jordan 1. Still have a pair for the 3s and 4s and the 8s. And of course the 12 and 13. So, you know, could be something we could be seeing. As far as that price point goes, man, that's $350. That's crazy. Crazy. Back when the bins originally released back in 2010, those which were higher quality and I think slightly more above retail were retailing at $175. So yeah, times have changed. With that said though, premium materials, fine details. You might have that little patch on the back of the 6 right there. This is the colorway of the mock-up they saying. Off Noir, which is more so of a black. Picante Red off Noir. So this is a mock-up, take it with a grain of salt. It could be slightly different. I personally think though, like this is kind of basic, man. You know, I think that the leather quality is gonna be very nice though. Premium quality leather upper. It's gonna be some goddamn Italian cow, you feel me? Some crazy shit. But, and then maybe even some velvet or something on some suede on the inside. They better turn it up a notch because $350 is crazy. That's crazy. We got a whole nother year to go on that one, so images will be probably popping out later on in this year. Next up, we have breaking news of the Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Shy Pink. Now, I remember seeing this a long time ago. I think they even said it here, yeah, it was initially canceled, but now they're saying that this is gonna be releasing again. This is from Drop Info, so take it for a grain of salt. I could definitely see though the ladies taking this one in. I mean, my wife would kill this one. This one's fire. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm on my camera on, bro. I'm rocking the Pink Panther pussies. Pink Panther pussy, you feel me? You gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, man, they're saying that these are potentially gonna make their way. So we'll just have to wait and see the fruition on that. But these are fire, these are fire. And then also we got a detailed look of the KAWS 4 Jordan 4 Green sample. Now these are going for $68,000. So these are, I'm not gonna lie to you, samples. I thought that these were gonna be potentially what we would be seeing coming out for the actual KAWS collaboration. Unfortunately, it's not. These are just a look-see sample. So these are pretty fire though. This is what what could have been for the most part, but did not happen. So that said, we're still waiting to see what information comes out because we do know that a KAWS collab is coming soon. We just don't know which model, if it's gonna be the 4 again or the 1. So we'll just have to wait and see. Tom Sachs in the Nike Mars Yard 3.0 is set to release in September. And it's not that much different than the previous pair. I've never owned a pair of Tom Sachs. So, you know, for the most part, my thoughts and opinions are just very bare minimum. I will say these look pretty dope, you know, for the most part. But a lot of people have still not forgiven Tom Sachs for the stuff that he had going on and the controversy that was going on within his work environment and workplace. And we'll see how these end up doing, man. For the most part, I think that these are still going to be bought by people, bro. The resellers don't give a damn about morals, okay? And not to say that it's money. That's how they look at it, okay? So at the end of the day, these are going to still fly regardless of the fact or not. $275 is the price tag, and that's too goddamn much money, in my humble opinion. Me personally, though, I never owned a pair of Tom Sachs. Don't know much about them. I'll be 1,000 with you. The shoes are cool, but they ain't worth $275 in my opinion. And even if they were worth $150 or $100, I probably would stay away from these for right now, for the most part. Like it's a lot going on over there. Dude was like in his drawers and shit, or named his environment the R Factory or something. It was a lot of weird stuff that I heard about going on with that. You feel me? And I'll fall back. Even though, take all that out. I don't want y'all to be thinking of this, that's that. Take all that out of the way. I'm still not paying $275 for these. This is me. This is my opinion. But hey, if you like it, I love it. Now, as far as this week in sneaks, we'll be breaking it down. Andrew Reynolds, the New Balance 993. We got 2 colorways right here, and then we have a Ferrari and Puma Speedcat OG dropping on the 28th, which is the day, and they came and went. I don't know why. Sneaker News, get these damn ads out of the way. Nike Air Max Craze on the 29th. We got those, which are different. I like them, man. I like the black ones. I think these are like mainly for women though, or at least the ones I've seen, like majority of them are women's colorways. We got the Simpsons Crocs. These are fire as well, I ain't gonna lie. Just rock around, chill. They're pretty fire. Rick Owens and Converse Turbo WPN Ox. These are a little extra, a little fashion. If you're on your fashion stuff, I get it. Nike Shocks 2 Light British Tan. These are pretty fire. I like that, the way the leather looks. It looks like a burnt type of ordeal. Pretty fire. We got the Nike Superfly Cyber, April 29th. I actually saw these recently. He's probably going, I want to know how much are these going for? $100? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. These are strictly for runners, man. These are running shoes. These are runners. Then on the 30th, we have the Jordan Jumpman Jack Bright Cactus that we talked about earlier. The Cortez Nike Air Max 95 Honey Blacks. I saw a video, people going crazy in New York over these, man, already. So these are going wild already. I guess there's gonna be a worldwide release though on the 30th as well. I just realized I said Cortez, forgive me. Hey, when I don't know something and everybody else knows something, I'm not gonna fake kick it with y'all. But I do know this individual and the collabs he's done, because he's done an Air Max, I believe 95 already, that went stupid. And this one's got people going stupid as well. So yeah, there's like a video I just found. This is the line right here. Oh my goodness. How many pairs do they got? Do they even got, like when you got this many pairs, bro, you might as well just tell the people like, bro, we only got 200 pairs. Count the line and get the hell up out of here. That's crazy. District Vision New Balance MT10. It's not my cup of tea, okay? Keep it moving. Kobe 9 M Protro Mamacita. We got the Air Max 95 Pink Foam on May 1st. We got the Air Max CB 94s from the OG colorways coming back on May 1st. We got the Air Trainer, so the Auburn, this is an OG color, the Bo Jacksons, coming back as well on the 1st. We got the Angel Reese and the Reebok collab, so we got some more of her stuff dropping as well, which is dope. Air Jordan 5 Peanut Butter and Jelly, I think it's like a GS release only. Nike Total 93 SP Metallic Gold. Justin Timberlake and Nike Victory Tour 4. The Nike Jawbreaker and the Scratches are dropping on May 1st. So on May 1st is going to have a whole bunch of stuff. Soft Pearl, KD 8, Giannis L and M, LeBron 22 Dunkman, bringing the Dunkman series. Well, they're still keeping the Dunkman series in motion. Nike LeBron NXX Genius, no, Genesis. So they bring in the, I was about to say, this ain't the EXT, my bad. This is NXT. So there's a little something different right here. These are different though. Nike Book 1 1992 All-Star on the 2nd. The Psychic Blue. This review should be coming out very soon as well, guys. Adidas Climacool. I was supposed to get a pair of these. I'm very upset, bro. I was supposed to get a pair of these, but it's all good. Puma 4 Discos MB4. Kiko Castanevo A6 UB10 Gel Cayano. These are cool. Engineer Garments and Reebok on the Pump Furies. This is like some old school, you know, some dress shoes. And we got the 3rd of Forget Me Nots. That review just went up. Check it out. CSEF Nike SB Dunk Low, Jordan Air Forget Me Not. So they got 2 different Forget Me Nots, and that's it. Okay. Stay tuned, guys, because tomorrow we'll be dropping probably like the top 10 or top specific releases. Like a lot of these you saw on the 1st. We're gonna be breaking them down in May and bringing you guys all of the best releases coming out for the month of May of 2025. I don't even know why I gotta say that, but sometimes people might watch this a year later. So stay tuned. That will be dropping though, probably more than likely tomorrow. So stay tuned on that as we get that list up and popping, panties dropping. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.